had Mr. Curtis was signed up, but I believe he is out of town because of a death of the family. And so we will only have our speaker number 2 today, John Grigsby. Let me get my, and I don't see any visitors, so I don't think we have any visitors today. We will go on then and introduce John. His speech is titled Book Report, Your Message Matters. John will provide a book report from a recent book that has majorly impacted his life. He will share how he came to buy the book, why it is so impactful to him, and a takeaway that is helpful to him in this season. Please help me welcome John Grigsby.
Thank you, Mr. Ken. I appreciate the opportunity to speak today and be the first speaker in 2021. Friends, Toastmasters, have you ever read a book or had an experience that really just resonated deeply with you? I read books. I don't read a lot of books, but I do read some books, and they're good. I get some good information of them from them, and they really are what I want to learn from, or I wouldn't have bought the book originally. But this book that I bought really was like a key that fit a lock that I just did not know how to open. The book is called Your Message Matters from Jonathan Milligan. And today I'd like to share with you how I was introduced to Jonathan, why is it so impactful to me, and my first big takeaway. So I was introduced to the book from the 48 Days community. 48 Days started with a book from Dan Miller. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Dan Miller, but Dan Miller wrote a book, 48 Days to the Work You Love. And he turned that book into a course, and now it is developed into an online community of like-minded people. And the book, the basics of the book is that if you go through the book, go through his process, he'll work you through the process of understanding your passions to find the job that just fits you perfectly. And so the whole premise of Dan Miller's 48 Days community is helping you do just that. So one day in one of the meetings I was in, I was introduced to Jonathan Milligan, that he had this course called How to Build a Business with Your Message. And that really resonated with me because I'm in the process of writing my book, and I obviously want to be a paid speaker in 2 years is my goal. So I thought, yes, I want to go hear this. So I went and listened to Jonathan's presentation. It was free online. And he said in there, if you have a story, a passion, a skill, or experience that you'd like to turn into a business, I can help you. And I thought, bingo, that's me. That's me. I've got this book. I've got this passion. I really want to get this book out, but I don't know how to turn it into a business. So I bought the book. And I have gone through the book slowly. I've not finished the book. I'm going to be honest with you. I've not finished the book, but I'm still going through it. And the book has basically 4 steps on how to craft your message. The first one is to believe your message, define your message, market your message, and live your message. Did you notice any theme there? It's all themed around your message. And the premise of the book really is how to build a message-based business. So to break that down, first of all, you have your message. And your message is there again. It's those passion, skills, stories, or experiences that you have that you want to share with somebody. You got a message and you want to share it. And then the second part of that is how do you turn that skills, those stories, into a business? The whole book is built around that, taking your message, turning it into a business. And I love it, absolutely love it. And so I've gone through the book, and the first exercise is how to build your own personal acronym. And one of the things I really like about the book is that it's written very simply, and I'm a simple type of guy. So reading it is simple enough, but it has exercises in it to reinforce what you're learning. And the first exercise was just that, how to develop your own personal acronym. And to develop your personal acronym, you had to answer one question. What do I want to accomplish from my work? What do I want to accomplish from my work? So what you do is you write out sentences, phrases, answering that one question. And from that, you develop your own acronym. And I'm sharing with you now the acronym that I came up with from the book, and it's season. And it works so well with my book because one of the chapters in my book is about seasons. And so the acronym breaks down to this for me. First of all, the S stands for share my wisdom. I'm 55 years old. Hopefully, I've got a little bit of wisdom to share with people who are younger than me. And that's really what my book is written towards, are people in their 30s. E is for enjoy this season. I'm a grandparent. We're empty nesters here at the house. We're still healthy enough to get out and do things. So I want to enjoy the season that I'm in. A is for acknowledge my purpose. I have a purpose that I know what my purpose is. It's God-given purpose, unique to me, and I need to acknowledge that to myself. S is for supplement relationships. Supplementing means to add to, right? And I need to be adding to the relationships that I already have. O is open to ideas. I always want to be learning and finding out new things. I love learning things. I still love learning things. And so I need to be open to ideas. And N is never give up. No matter how bad it's gotten, how slow I am at getting like my book written, I just can't, I'm not giving up. I'm not getting there very fast, but I'm not giving up. So if anything I've said has resonated with you and you think, yes, I do have a passion or a skill or a story or an experience that I would love to share with others, I'm going to suggest to you that you go out and buy Jonathan Milligan's book, Your Message Matters. And by the way, this is not a paid endorsement, but it is a good book review. Thank you. And back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
All right. Thank you very much, John. A great speech. I will say that I've always thought writing a book would be both fun and torturing, and I've never had the guts to start it. And so as you progress, we may have to compare notes and see if you can get me off top dead center. But great speech, and appreciate that for today. So John was our only speaker. So if we can get a timer's report, Steve, on John's speech.
Yes, John was within the time at 6 minutes, 37 seconds.
Okay, excellent. Again, thank you, John, for that. With only one speaker, we will now